Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we're taking the Panoramic Express from Luzern to Interlaken in the Jungfrau region. There are three different panoramic trains you can take across the Swiss Alps, and they're all covered in the Swiss Pass. This one is called Luzern Interlaken Express, which is part of the Golden Pass line. The journey takes approximately 2 hours, and it is one of the most breathtaking scenery that I have ever seen. Interlaken can be your base to explore the Swiss Alps. Here are a few things you can do. Go to Jungfraujoch, top of Europe. Explore the nearby villages of Grindelwald and Lauterbrunnen, the valley of 72 waterfalls. Take the funicular up to Kulm, a panoramic viewpoint over Interlaken. The train runs parallel to Lake Brienz and stops at Interlaken Ost. We stayed in a quiet town called Bonigen, which was only a 10-minute bus ride from the station. The hotel had exceptional views of Lake Brienz. I'll share the link in the description. Our first stop was Jungfraujoch, top of Europe as it's known. Sits at an elevation of a little over 11,000 feet and is a glacier saddle on the upper snows of Aletsch Glacier. From Interlaken, the journey takes roughly 2 hours and is divided into three parts. First, take the Eiger Express from Interlaken to Grindelwald terminal, which is about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Once inside the terminal, take your time exploring the numerous shops and a few restaurants. You'll also find exclusive top of Europe souvenirs here. The second part of the journey is taking the Eiger Express cable car approximately 15 minutes to the Eiger Glacier. I find this little map here a very innovative way to explain the journey. This is the Eiger Express cable car. If you're lucky, you'll have it all to yourself. But this is a 15-minute journey that takes you from the terminal all the way up to the glacier.
Die Wand hoch. Wer die höchste Nordwand in den Alpen durchklettern will, muss fit sein. Denn 1800 Höhenmeter auf einer Kletterdistanz von rund 4 Kilometern mit Wechseln zwischen Eisfeldern und blankem Felsen verlangen auch trainierten Gipfelstürmern einiges ab. Mittlerweile haben mutige Alpinisten über 30 Routen.
Climbing for the first time in 1938. It took them 3 days. But today, the fastest ascent of the face takes less than 2.5 hours. If you want to climb the highest north face in the Alps, you have to be fit. After all, 1,800 meters of elevation over a climbing distance of around 4 kilometers, alternating between ice fields and bare rock, demands a great deal from even trained summit climbers.
This is your last stop before you take the train from the Eiger Glacier to Jungfraujoch. Guy Zeller got the idea to build the Jungfrau Railway in 1893. It took almost 19 years for work to be carried out and was completed in 1912. This is a 26-minute ride that takes you to the top of Europe. In 1990, a large continuous crack was discovered during a helicopter flight, leading to the beginning of research of better understanding the hanging glaciers and developing measures to protect the Jungfrau railway station. Since then, an automatic camera has taken a photo of the glacier every day. This is the last and final part of your journey, the train from Eiger Glacier to the Jungfraujoch, which takes approximately 26 minutes. While going to the Jungfrau, the train makes a quick 5-minute stop for you to see the Eismeer Glacier. This train doesn't stop on the way back, so this is your only chance. The Eismeer Glacier, also known as the Sea of Ice, is located behind the south face of the Eiger Mountain in the Swiss Alps. The glacier has significantly been impacted by climate change and experiences a reduction in length almost every year. When you finally arrive at Jungfraujoch, there are quite a few things to experience. You start with the indoor Sphinx Terrace and are then guided along the building to various other activities. The Sphinx Terrace also offers an outdoor viewing platform, which gives you panoramic views of the surrounding Bernese Alps and the Aletsch Glacier. You can experience the Aletsch Glacier personally. It was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2001 and is the largest glacier in the Swiss Alps, stretching to approximately 23 kilometers. A few famous people like Roger Federer have also visited this place. Visiting Jungfraujoch is an expensive experience. The ticket costs you $300 Canadian per person and has to be reserved in advance. It is highly unlikely that you will find same-day tickets.
Inside the Jungfrau.
After spending half a day at the top, we came back to Grindelwald. We didn't get the chance to explore Grindelwald village properly, but instead took a train to Lauterbrunnen, which is a 26-minute ride. Grindelwald, or Glacier Village as it's known, is the largest and oldest resort in the Jungfrau region. Lauterbrunnen, known as the Valley of 72 Waterfalls, is a U-shaped valley in the Bernese Overland region. The name Lauterbrunnen literally translates to loud springs, and the waterfall trails here are classified as UNESCO trails, also because the Jungfrau region is a UNESCO heritage site since 2007. Fun fact, the 1969 James Bond movie On Her Majesty's Secret Service was also filmed here. Although the village of Grindelwald is more popular with tourists because of views, Lauterbrunnen is less crowded. The most popular here is the Staubbach Falls, a 297-meter free-falling waterfall, which also inspired the poem Song of the Spirits Over the Water by Goethe. This is the highest free-falling waterfall in Europe. Our final stop is the town of Interlaken, a pretty well-known destination and the gateway to the Swiss Alps, surrounded on one side by Lake Brienz and Lake Thun on the other. The town's origins date back to 1133, but the town officially came to be known as Interlaken only in 1891. The reason why this place is called Interlaken is because of its geographical position between the two lakes. Switzerland's majestic three peaks, the Eiger, Mönch, and Jungfrau, are all visible from almost anywhere in the Interlaken region. One of the most popular and sought-after attraction in Interlaken is the Harder Kulm, a funicular that takes you 4,000 feet to the top of Harder Mountain, overlooking the entire town. The journey takes roughly 8 minutes and costs 30 Canadian dollars. Tickets can be bought on the same day, and I would personally recommend to go either at sunrise or sunset to enjoy the majestic views. That is the end of how we spent 2 days in the Jungfrau region. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, take care and goodbye.